A little taste, drop a little something for swag and shit.
I say, check it out. I don't need no introduction. No ad-libbing my name 100 times for nothing. You already know. It's K. City of Compton.
Yeah. Special guest and friend to the room.
A leader of the new school when it comes to these rappers out here.
That's right, Kendrick Lamar.
Deal. What's happening?
K. What's up,
Morning.
bro?
From winning a Pulitzer Prize to collecting a ton of Grammy Awards, Kendrick Lamar has done it all. But his music isn't just about awards, it's personal. It's like reading his diary, with each album showing how much he's grown and changed over the years. Every project tells a story about where he was in his life at the time, and you can really feel how raw and honest it all is. Section 80 was Kendrick's debut studio album, and it introduced him as an artist with a message. At this stage, he was still finding his place in hip-hop, experimenting with storytelling and activism. Songs like ADHD explore addiction and distractions plaguing his generation, while High Power calls for unity and change. With Section 80, Kendrick showed he wasn't here for fame. He wanted to make music that mattered. This album was his first step toward becoming a voice for his generation. Good Kid, M.A.A.d City solidified Kendrick as a force in music. This album is a cinematic journey, telling the story of a young Kendrick navigating the struggles of growing up in Compton. With songs like Swimming Pools and Backseat Freestyle, Kendrick balanced commercial success with deeply personal themes. This album wasn't just about his life, it became a universal coming-of-age story. Here, Kendrick honed his ability to tell complex, multi-layered stories that resonated across cultures. To Pimp a Butterfly was a groundbreaking moment, not just for Kendrick, but for hip-hop. Blending jazz, funk, and spoken word, Kendrick tackled systemic racism, black empowerment, and his own struggles with fame. Tracks like All Right became anthems for social movements, while The Blacker the Berry forced listeners to confront uncomfortable truths. This album showed Kendrick stepping into a leadership role, using his platform to address societal issues and inspire change. It marked his growth as not just an artist, but a cultural figure. This project, a collection of unreleased demos from To Pimp a Butterfly, showed Kendrick's ability to push boundaries. The tracks, left untitled and raw, revealed his creative process and allowed fans a peek into the unrefined brilliance of his music. With Untitled, Unmastered, Kendrick embraced imperfection, showing that even his unfinished work carried deep meaning. This project highlighted his willingness to experiment and let listeners into his world in a way that felt intimate and unique. With Damn, Kendrick turned inward, exploring themes of duality, love and hate, pride and humility, fear and faith. The album felt more personal and stripped down compared to Pimp a Butterfly, but it was no less powerful. Tracks like DNA and Fear showcase Kendrick's ability to dissect his life and beliefs with brutal honesty. The Pulitzer Prize-winning album marked Kendrick's growth as an artist, unafraid to delve into the messiness of being human. It was a reminder that he could balance commercial success with deeply introspective content. Kendrick curated and contributed to the soundtrack for Black Panther, blending African and Western sounds to create an album that felt both modern and rooted in heritage. Tracks like All the Stars with SZA and King's Dead with J-Rock and Future celebrate Black excellence and power. This project showed Kendrick's ability to step outside his personal narrative and contribute to a larger cultural moment. It was his first time taking on a role like this, collaborating with a variety of artists to create a cohesive, impactful work. By Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick had evolved into someone no longer concerned with being a savior. Instead, he turned the lens inward, addressing topics like generational trauma, infidelity, toxic masculinity, and mental health. Songs like Mother I Sober and Father Time are deeply reflective, showing a Kendrick who has grown not just as an artist, but as a person. This album is a testament to Kendrick's maturity and his commitment to honesty. even when it's uncomfortable. He's no longer trying to answer every question. He's embracing the process of self-discovery. With GNX, Kendrick takes another bold step, offering a more straightforward and accessible body of work. Critics noted the album balances his signature introspection with themes of legacy, success, and the evolution of hip-hop. Tracks like Squabble Up and TV Off showcase Kendrick's ability to simplify without losing depth. This project marks his growth as an artist comfortable with his place in history. Kendrick no longer feels the need to prove himself. He's focused on leaving a lasting impact. Kendrick Lamar's journey is one of constant growth. From the socially conscious rapper of Section 80 to the introspective artist of Damn, and the collaborative visionary of Black Panther, Kendrick has evolved with every project. Whether he's tackling personal demons or societal issues, Kendrick's music always feels urgent and honest. His ability to adapt without losing his essence is what makes him special. Listening to Kendrick's albums feels like growing alongside him, as he turns his experiences into something universal. Kendrick's music isn't just about where he's been, it's about where we're all going. Kendrick Lamar's journey is one of constant growth. From the socially conscious rapper of Section 80 to the introspective artist of Damn, and the collaborative visionary of Black Panther, Kendrick has evolved with every project. Whether he's tackling personal demons or societal issues, Kendrick's music always feels urgent and honest. His ability to adapt without losing his essence is what makes him special. Listening to Kendrick's albums feels like growing alongside him, as he turns his experiences into something universal. Kendrick's music isn't just about where he's been, it's about where we're all going. That wraps up everything. I truly appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. If you have any thoughts, ideas, or suggestions, I'd love to hear from you. Just drop them in the comments section below. Your feedback means a lot and helps me improve with each step. Thank you once again for being here, and until we meet again next time, take care.